Hi, everyone. My name is Chitra Madhwacharyula. I'm a customer and partner success leader with 20 years of global experience in building customer and partner success practices for scale and operational efficiency. I have worked with companies like HPE, LinkedIn, Couchbase, TIBCO, and multiple startups. Most recently, I was heading the Worldwide Customer Success Center of Excellence at HPE. I have co-authored a book with Shreesha Ramdas, who's a serial entrepreneur and customer success leader, on how to scale customer and partner success practices and build a customer success center of excellence within your organization. Our book is driven by the maturation of the customer success function to its latest avatar, which is CS 3.0, with focus on building out the operational maturity, standardization, and scale of CS practices that culminates with the creation of a full-fledged customer success operational center of excellence. We have dedicated our book to the customer and partner success community, and in specific to all the practitioners and thought leaders who are at the forefront of the CS 3.0 revolution towards standardization, scale, and customer-led growth. Our own journey into customer engagement and customer success started in the 90s. Collectively, my co-author and I have 40 plus years of experience in building and growing companies and customer success organizations from scratch, encompassing a variety of functions like product development, account management, business and technical consulting, professional services, and support. We have worked closely with customers in industries like high tech, finance, insurance, HR tech, gaming, retail, and in companies of different sizes, including startups, as we helped drive the evolution of customer success from a break-fix model that is focused on churn reduction, what we call as CS 1.0, to a proactive concierge white glove model for top customers, CS 2.0, and beyond. After a while, we started to realize that the experienced customer success leaders and practitioners like ourselves were grappling with the same problems and ideas of how to standardize and scale CS beyond the top 1 or 2 tier customers and expand its footprint. After a lot of trial and error during our careers at multiple companies, we realized that we had the toolkit that could help CS leaders in companies around the world to evolve their CS practices to the next stage of customer success, which is CS 3.0. And so the idea for this book was born. And thanks to feedback from numerous industry leaders and stakeholders, we have refined our experiences into the book that is in the market today. A customer success function, by its most common definition, is a post-sales services and/or account management function within an organization that is focused on proactively maximizing customer experience, value, and growth. It becomes especially important in the SaaS, cloud, and land and expand business models that place heavy emphasis on consumption-based pricing and renewals, and annual and net recurring revenue. However, I firmly believe that customer success is not just a function within an organization. It should be a cross-functional organizational mindset. Everyone within a company needs to be focused on making customers successful if they want to contribute to their company's success and growth. This cross-organizational focus on making your customers successful should be your North Star that drives priorities and decision-making across a company. And if done right, it leads to customer-led growth. The customer success team and leaders can definitely be at the forefront of exhibiting and propagating this important mindset and culture within an organization. They are the ones who spend the maximum amount of time with customers as their trusted advisors and have the pulse of the customers and can be their voice to ensure that the rest of the company understands the customer's requirements and what is required to maximize their ROI, success, and experience. CS function cannot exist in isolation. A strong cross-functional relationship with sales, support, engineering, product, and operation teams is key to ensure a seamless customer experience and to maximize customer ROI. Clear handoffs and communication mechanisms should be defined as part of the customer journey process to ensure that all the teams are getting the right customer information and context at all times to be able to make the right decisions. For example, there needs to be a tight feedback loop between the customer success and product teams to ensure that the product team has the right customer context when they're building product roadmaps and doing feature prioritizations. They need to clearly understand how their decisions would impact customer ARR, growth, and experience. Similarly, the support team needs to be aware of what a customer's latest health score is. What kind of NPS score did a customer give? Is there a renewal or other key events coming up that would impact the customer's growth or loyalty? Having this information for easy reference within their systems would enable a support rep to provide the appropriate level of contextualized support to the customer, which would greatly enhance their experience. To drive alignment between the cross-functional teams, a common customer data model should be defined and used within the tools that store customer information cross-functionally. Having the same data model to store the customer information like a unique customer ID, name, region, renewal date, and so on will ensure that this information can easily be shared within the different tools that are used by the different teams. A common data model will also make it easy to build customer 360 dashboards that capture key metrics to cross-functionally provide a unified view of the customer that different teams can use in both their strategic and operational decision-making. We go into the details of how to build a common customer data model and unified 360 dashboards in our book. These would be key initiatives to scale a customer success practice and also to propagate a customer-centric mindset within the company. We had the privilege of talking to many customer and partner success leaders and practitioners, and many of their stories and experiences form the basis of our books. Here is one of the real-life examples that we also elaborated on in the book on how a data and analytics tool company transformed their CS practice by leveraging health score data. The company had continually refined their customer health score tracking by leveraging CS tools and analytics to a point where they now have a data-driven automated customer health scoring system that is predictable enough to be a valuable leading indicator for churn. Initially, they started using this scoring system to validate and score churn risks for their bottom 30% of customers, based on which they bucketed these customers as definitely churn, likely churn, and so on. Based on this ranking, they proactively addressed the controllable risks via war rooms and other mitigating actions to help reduce the churn by 40+%. This approach was so successful that they expanded the automated customer success health scoring to all their customers. Here is how the company's head of CS described the evolution of their customer health scoring system. We have found our current health scoring system to be so valuable that we are now expanding it to include multiple prediction models, including persona and feature level usage into our health scores. We expect this to help us to take our customer health predictability to the next level through this customer-centric approach to health scoring. Implementing a data-driven automated health score for your long-tail customers that is so effective that you incorporated it for all your customers and are further evolving it is definitely a success story. These are cutting-edge techniques to scale and improve your customer engagement practices without breaking the bank. Inspiring indeed. The latest evolution of customer success, CS 3.0, is a big underlying theme in our book. CS 3.0 drives the practical and actionable approach that we have outlined to lay out the foundational stones to operationalize a customer success practice. We have leveraged real-life examples, operational blueprints and templates, data points, and inputs from CS thought leaders to lay out an effective operationalizing and scaling strategy for a CS practice. If I had to describe our book in one word, it would be actionable. My recommendation to the readers would be to use this book both as a guide and as a manual. Use it as a guide to become familiar with common customer success terminologies, concepts, workflows, metrics, and their usage. Learn about the mission, goals, and value of scaling a customer success practice by building a customer success center of excellence organization. Use this book as a manual to operationalize your own customer success practices to maximize value, scale, and effectiveness. Learn from customer success operational and product thought leaders on how they went about building and operationalizing their own customer success practices. We hope that the readers of this book will experience the same level of discovery and excitement that we went through, along with the culminating aha moments on creating Method from Madness. Happy reading!